Hey guys, Paul Seaton here from Books2 CFO Advisory Services. Wanted to make a quick video talking about the PPP loan application, okay? So in my last video, I talked about all the documentation you're going to want to need for the application itself and to provide your bank when you apply. Your bank is going to be the one looking at all of this documentation and making the final verdict on the amount that you're going to get. All right, I've had a lot of you say, okay, well, we just need to use 2019 payroll data, right? Like Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4, all those 941 reports that I talked about. You can do that, that's fine. However, if you read the law, if you read the actual CARES Act, it says banks need to use the trailing 12 months of payroll data in the calculation. So, today's April 1st, 2020, which means what? Q1 2020 just finished. It finished less than 24 hours ago at midnight. If you are a business that has been growing and you've made hires, say in January or February, and you've brought people onto your payroll, you're going to want to use Q1 2020 numbers in your calculation. Why? Because the higher the dollar amount used in this calculation, the more free money is going to be yours, okay? So, yes, you can use 2019 payroll data. Go ahead and use your Form 941 reports for all of 2019. However, if your payroll numbers, if your wages and your salaries have been more in Q1 2020 than all of the other quarters in 2019, if you've been growing and hiring people because the economy's been doing well up until this whole crazy pandemic, make sure you can get your hands a hold of your Q1 2020 941s. I've already looked in some of my clients' QuickBooks Online. That document is ready to go. If you do their payroll, you can pull it up, you can view it, you can print it off. Make sure you have that form if your payroll numbers have been higher in Q1 2020. I can guarantee you that your bank is not going to say, oh, well, is this the maximum amount of payroll that you have? Are you sure you're not missing any documentation? No, they're going to take what you give them, and that's that. Whatever you apply for, they're going to use those numbers, and then they're going to give you the money, and that's how it's going to work. I'm telling you, every small business in America should be applying for this. I know a lot of them are. I think these funds are going to run out quickly. So make sure when you're looking at these 941 quarter reports, if Q1 2020, if your wages were higher than any other quarter, use that data. Use Q2, Q3, and Q4 of 2019 and Q1 of 2020. All right, guys, hope that's helpful. I'll be back tomorrow with more content. We are less than 48 hours away from applications starting to be accepted, so make sure you have a banker. That's the most important thing. I will keep stressing that. Have a banker that you're in close contact with and who will be readily available come Friday morning to accept your application.